Hi, we're Midgard Lobster, and we have a question. Have you ever shot a gun?
I have. Multiple guns, actually.
Same. I've never shot a gun in Iceland, though.
Really? Okay. I've only shot a gun in Iceland.
Yeah, like I've shot a gun in Norway, and that's about it.
Okay. Were you shooting at something, like, were you hunting, or were you just target shooting, or...
Just target shooting.
Oh, hello,
Same.
traveler.
If you find yourself going about these parts, I was wondering if you'd help locate someone. I'm a bit tied up with a forge here.
Tied up.
Someone disappeared? My master, Angrim, left our camp earlier today. He's intent on finding a group of survivors that he considers worthy of our smithing talents. We don't exactly see eye to eye on the matter of who we should be helping. Angrim wants to field an army and take the fight to the Ethereals. I'd rather save as many as I can, whether they can fight or not. I want to help these people, but without my master's forging hammer, the sacred Malium Menhir, I won't be able to make anything worth a damn. A blacksmith? We could use you in Devil's Crossing. If you get Malium Menhir back, I will gladly join you in Devil's Crossing, after I use it to help out around here. Please seek out my master and get Malium Menhir back. I saw him heading out to the northeast. He couldn't have gotten far. I will find Angrim. Very angry at him.
The Angry Grim. Is Angrim both angry and grim, though?
Yes.
But is he Dom?
No. Of course not.
Okay.
Don't be silly.
So he isn't the key.
Key to what? What are you saying?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer reference.
Oh, Dawn. I get it.
Yeah.
I should definitely do this.
Oh. Wait, is there summon limit 3? Don't we have more summon?
We do. We have 5.
Nice. We have many a skeletal minion.
That's so.
I like skeletal minions. They do my dirty work. Like cleaning and things.
Yeah.
Move
Oh,
along
no,
now,
murder.
stranger.
Greetings, stranger. I hope you're out here fighting the good fight. Did one of them just shoot that way?
Yes, he did.
Nice.
He seemed confused.
I'm here for the Malium Menhir. What do you know about that? Duncan needs it to help the refugees. He is a talented boy, that one. The way he weaves magical properties into his crafts astounds even me sometimes. I prefer a finely honed blade and a solid shield to that nonsense, though. Duncan was my finest apprentice, but he still needs to learn some priorities. Those people he's trying to help can't even help themselves. Our knowledge is a rare gift. We cannot squander it on those that refuse to fight for Cairn. It's time the hammer was passed on.
Yeah.
It is true, Duncan brings a fresh approach to the forge with his arcane weapons, and he goes about his work with unrivaled energy, but he still lacks the experience to make weapons for real soldiers and masters of the blade. I cannot have the power of Malium Menhir wasting away when we are at war. I will see that his work benefits humanity.
Yeah.
We put him to work, eh? You certainly do seem like the capable sort, Angrim sighs. Very well, Duncan will inherit the Malium Menhir. Take it to him. Let him do his charity work, but after that... After that what?
After that, kill him.
Thank you, he and I will do great things. We'll do great things!
Like cheese.
Yes, we will grate cheese.
And papers.
With a hammer.
Yeah.
Die, enemy thing.
I love that you just like teleport the skeletons back to you. Like, nah, fuck these guys. We're gonna fight other guys. Other places. Are these goblins?
Yep. No, they're actually Grobles.
Is that just nonsense speak for goblin?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I don't understand why. Like, they often do this in games. They're like, no, our goblins aren't goblins. They're like goblinos. And I'm like, why can't you just say goblin? There's nothing wrong with calling a goblin a goblin.
Hey,
It's what they are.
they're obviously Grobles. Except this guy. He's Uldagu.
Oh.
Any good stuff? It's a negative. Cool.
I pray one of us make it through this nightmare to deliver the report. The lives of those hiding Devil's Crossing may depend on it. As instructed, my team has braved the wilderness of Whitemire and made it to the outskirts of Burwich. The situation there is worse than we feared. We encountered no survivors. The ethereal takeover of the region is now complete. What we found baffling, however, is the heavy concentration of enemy activity within Burwich itself. In our previous encounters with ethereals, they seemed unfocused, spread out across the wilderness in no predictable pattern. But this seems almost deliberate, as if they were swayed to keep watch over something important.
I regret to report that without a larger force at our disposal, even breaching the city walls would incur heavy casualties and thin our already struggling ranks. While I understand completely that our situation is dire, and we are desperate for a new source of supplies and food, I cannot recommend a direct engagement with enemy force in Burwich. It's a suicide mission. We need to be prepared for the eventuality that the enemy gathered at Burwich will mobilize upon Devil's Crossing. Should it come to that, we must be prepared to flee at once.
So the ethereal started out like confuzzled, it seems.
Unfocused.
Yeah.
When did I level? Didn't even notice.
I didn't know you leveled at all. But considering the XP gain right now, it makes sense. We're getting XP fairly fast.
Yes.
Which is good. We require the strength. And the skill, mostly the skill.
Mostly the skill. Alright, we get some of this.
And yeah. Guess more skeletons, more good.
Bone harvest.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Yes, it does.
I hate that when you level, you unsummon your minions.
Only when you level the skeletons.
Oh? Okay.
It's not when you level in general.
Makes sense, though.
Yeah, that is one of the coolest attacks I've seen so far.
It is.
How about thee?
Okay, weird thought. You know how necromancers are usually centered around, like, controlling the dead and stuff?
Yeah.
What if they could control any dead tissue, like dead plant matter too? So let's say someone were attacking you with a
It's a necro druid.
Yeah, like someone's attacking you with an axe, so you make the axe handle beat him up. Or like choke him or something. That would be crazy. Or just you make it disintegrate. Whatever.
That sounds cool though.
Yeah.
Alright.
Devotion point, baby. I find it interesting that we keep like fixing altars, but it seems like the gods have thoroughly abandoned this place.
Yeah, and then
or maybe there are just a bunch of gods and the ethereal gods have super not abandoned this place or something, I don't know. That could also be the situation. Bam.
Picking up loot.
You're gonna have to check something for me though, like...
I refuse.
Oh...
What?
Sad. Cast your, like, bone thing. Oh no, okay, it just leaves, like, the skeletons for a second. I was wondering if the skeletons that remained on the floor afterwards, that were in the other place, were part of the skill or not.
Oh, no.
Because that would have been a bit crazy. Cool, but, like, hardware intense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, you're creating objects on the map all of the time.
The map, eh? On the map?
On the map, the map that the game happens in, like the area you're playing in. Gameplay place. Fucking, I don't know, man.
What is this? Why does it tell me to go? Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
Yeah, already did that.
We're going to give the hammer to the guy. No, that's somewhere else.
Not just yet. I'm gonna kill some cultists.
Yeah.
See if I can find the key.
Are those some kind of primitive Scientologists?
Uh,
Or are they separate cults?
this is a much worse cult.
Worse?
Yes.
Okay, weird.
Yeah.
What
Imagine Cthulhu was actually a thing and had cults worshipping him.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what these are.
Why would you want to worship?
This is the cult of Cthulhu.
Isn't that actually the name of one of the Cthulhu guys?
Possibly. I don't know. There are lots of them.
Yeah. I mean, there's the original, like, works of Lovecraft, and then there's the extended universe, and yeah.
Extended universe.
Yeah. It's not just Star Wars anymore, it's also Eldritch Horrors.
Isn't it Eldritch?
I think they're interchangeable, but I'm not sure.
That's locked.
So are you.
No, he isn't. It's an open book.
Okay.
Mostly because he has no history. He's just...
He has history, he just doesn't have the memories of it.
Yeah.
Like, he could have been 5 different carpenters for all we know.
Probably not, though.
Probably not, but like, maybe
Unassigned points. Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
Get spiked, ratties.
I feel like iron is a reasonable thing to have for currency.
I agree.
Especially in a post-apocalyptic scenario, where you would need, where it would be like, not really possible to mine a lot.
Agreed. You're back. Do you have the Malleum in here? I persuaded Angram to part with it. Here you go. I'm impressed. Angram is a tough man to convince of anything. But I'm glad it did not have to come to blows. Thank you. I will do much good with it. So, will you join me in Devil's Crossing? Yes, of course. First, I must complete my work here. Now that I have my Master's Forging Hammer, I will be able to provide these people with quality equipment. I'll see you in Devil's Crossing when I'm finished. I promise.
Nice. Dude, recruit it.
Scrap metal musket of attack.
Scrap metal muskets sound terrifying.
Yes, they do.
Like, check out this cluster grenade that I'm actively firing things out of.
Get away, filthy things.
Ah, did you accidentally pick up white items?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Gross.
I'm gonna make that magic plus.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know that white items exist.
Don't want to see him.
Have some spikes.
That's qualityist, though.
Qualityist?
Yeah, you're favoring higher quality items over lower quality items. It's not a bad thing, it's just a thing you're doing.
I see.
Not every ism is bad, like fucking... Or arguably isms are inherently bad. It depends on how you look at it, I guess.
Okay.
Like, you could argue that isms are just inherently bad because they divide people.
That would be a strange argument.
I can't carry
It would be, definitely, yeah, but
inventory is
like I've given this a bit of thought, and I don't personally believe they're inherently bad, but I don't know, I think they can definitely be bad because people often
carry anymore.
use them to divide themselves. God damn it.
Well,
Yeah. Now we can carry everything.
I can't
Except
carry
that.
anymore.
I didn't want to do this.
What?
Go sell.
Ah. It has to be done sometime.
See what's
True.
left of my wares.
Right, we're not using guns, or two-handed weapons, or guns, crossbows, offhand items, daggers, offhand items, guns.
That simplifies things a fair bit, actually.
That is why I did it.
Yeah.
That does lightning and aether damage, which we do not do. What do we do?
Piercing cold, vitality.
Piercing cold and vitality. These things do damage. Nice.
They deal damage, man.
This thing does cold damage and frostburn. So yeah, cold damage and that's it. Vitality damage.
Yeah, basically cold damage is probably the way to go. Like the one to focus on, I mean.
Yeah. Health. Cunning, pierce resistance, poison acid resistance.
Yeah, but our thing has so much cunning. 36 cunning.
These are good.
Yeah.
Come on. That stick is better than our stick.
Yeah. Or actually we lose a bunch of like on effect things.
So never mind then.
Yeah.
It does do cold damage though. It gives us plus cold damage. This is just spirit and cunning, which is not great. I mean, at this point, sure, it's fine, but defensive ability and movement speed, we don't really care about that. Cunning and attack speed, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Attack speed, good.
This is worse.
Yes. Cold damage, we need that.
Yeah.
And it has
More
frostburn
stats.
damage, cunning, and spirit. This one just, the old one just has spirit. Vitality damage, chaos damage. We don't use chaos.
No, and we don't really need the energy per second either.
It's fire and stuff. That's a slith necklace. Did we already do the slith thing? We did, didn't we?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Throw that shit in the garbage.
Actually, I'm not entirely sure because I'm playing this game at home too, but I think we did. If we didn't, we'll just be sad later.
Iron well spent.
Yeah, it disappeared. We definitely did it. It disappeared when I threw it on the ground. Oh wait, this thing. Here's vitality, cunning. It does vitality damage. Does this thing do vitality damage?
It
does. Okay.
And the other one we had didn't really give any super important stats.
Here's, yeah. Here's this
It's
guy.
not good.
Not a bad place you got here. Many souls in need of my services. Seems I'll be plenty busy. Glad you decided to join us.
Sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you. Arm the children, though.
Yes.
Do it.
Alright, I'm going to show you a bit of a thing, though.
Oh. What does this do? Like...
This is the smuggler. But the thing I was going to show you is the fact that I have several hundred pieces of components. Components all go in weapons. Like weapons and armor and rings and like... I could put a component into every single one of these pieces.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing is just stacking them up. Along with this stuff. And then I'm going to complete the components and auto-sort the inventory so it looks better.
Yeah.
But like this is stuff I've collected on my main character. And I'm just going to keep the components there. We may get back to them later.
Yeah, if we need components later, we'll just patch them.
If this goes that far.
If indeed.
Oh, scrap. We don't need any of these.
No.
Put it to good use.
Neat and beautiful.
Great. Beautiful inventory is the best inventory.
It is. Just something so nice about having your inventory all nice and organized. And not full of random stuff that you're not using.
Yep. How about the strange leather birds?
Leather birds.
What else would they be?
That sounds like an all-female like bondage-based gang or something.
The leather birds.
Like, we're the leather birds. That's us, and we rule.
Every single gang
Is the tunnel snakes.
Yep. Just every one of them. Oh wait, pick up yellow stuff. I forget because I ignore yellow stuff in my current
Yeah, because
playthrough.
you're further along. You're at the point where yellow stuff is trash. Wow, yeah. Hell yeah.
Get sceptered.
Yeah. You have to show our scepterificness. I fucking have no idea what to call it. Our regality. With the scepter. Like lording it over the lesser monsters of the realm.
I'm the tunnel snake and I rule.
Wait, did you just beat up the fence?
Yeah.
Nice.
It didn't put a hole in it or anything,
Oh,
but...
it just ruined some of the pegs or whatever in it.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Ow.
Oh shit, we almost died, man.
Skeletons. Be useful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How dare they abandon you. Double hero kill. Hey, we found courage. Blade words courage. Is blade word like Squidward?
Yeah. Explorer's tunic. Oh, nice. Physical damage, offensive ability.
3% chance to avoid melee attacks.
That's not great.
No.
Take the crystal, elixir spirit. Ready. Alright. Just for you people who are itching for me to say it for some fucking reason.
What?
Heh, you're boned.
Nice.
I won't do that again, by the way. Just...
Why not?
that was horrifying and it felt bad.
Dude, you still have shame?
Little bit left, just the tiniest bit.
Shame is basically a useless feeling.
Along with empathy.
I disagree about that, but like shame basically... I mean, shame is not productive. Shame doesn't necessarily help you not do the thing again. It just helps you cringe after doing the thing.
Right.
Which is why I argue that it's useless. Empathy, however, is good for like relationship building and generally navigating social situations and stuff.
But why would you do any of those things, navigate social situations, when you can just say fuck everything and not talk to people?
Dude, I live in a fucking basement, I don't know.
Fuck
I
do I
am
know?
literally a basement dweller, how would I know?
He is though, he's like the next step above cave troll.
Yup. I'm like, oh, goddamn daylight, and then I slightly turn to stone. Not a lot, but a bit.
Just one part though.
Yeah.
He gets very
My
excited
teeth.
over daylight.
No, it's my teeth. They turn to stone. Like, calcify and stuff. It's fucking weird. Like, look at them. They're all, like, made out of things. Fucking, what's it called?
I don't know, I'm not.
Fucking, I can't remember the English word for it. The thing that teeth are made out of.
E something.
Enamel?
Yeah.
No, enamel, isn't that the stuff that builds up on? No, that's plaque.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know though. Like I'm not
probably
a,
right.
I'm not a tooth person.
Isn't everyone who has teeth technically a tooth person though?
Technically, I meant a dentist. I couldn't remember the word for dentist.
As you may have noticed, we're recording early in the day,
Yeah.
and we are both not that great at brain working yet.
So we apologize for the amount of stupidity in this episode. Not because there's a lot of stupidity in this episode, but
Dude, you apologize. I apologize for nothing. I'm proud of my nonsense.
dude,
It's the cornerstone of my identity.
this is known.
I know, but it's like the cornerstone of my identity, so why would I apologize for it?
I apologize for the amount of nonsense in this episode.
I'm proud of it.
Not because there's nonsense, but because there's lots of nonsense, and I'm being part of it this time.
Yeah.
Instead of
like
telling him to shut the fuck up.
yeah. I have converted you to the dumb side.
We'll see about that.
For 5 seconds or so. short amounts of time.
Murder.
Dude,
Murdering dead
we
things
need
and
to
floating eyeballs.
loot marshmallows to cook them on the fire there.
I've played this game for a while and there are no marshmallows.
Oh.
Ethereals ate them all.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's why we're killing them. I get
Exclusively that.
Yeah. That was the final straw, basically. Like, they murdered a bunch of people and were trying to take over and everything,
I fucking destroyed that tree, man. Did you see it?
I missed it.
Alright, I stood here.
Yeah.
And I decided to, yeah.
Ah. And now walk down a bit. Oh, the tree regenerated when you did it earlier. See, it regenerated.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
See?
Oh, it's just so you don't have to like. Yeah, I get it.
It's a clever way of doing it.
It is.
Because you look at it from this way and it looks like one thing, but then it was another all along. They do it to roofs as well.
Ooh.
Look, it's Ulgrim.
What's that again?
It's Ulgrim.
Well, I'll be a living
Oh, yeah.
person.
I've been stranded out here since Burwitch fell. Fortified myself on this little patch of island, cooking whatever critters get too close while waiting for the inevitable end. You're a welcome sight for sore eyes. Burwitch fell months ago. How have you survived this long? Well, I can cook for one. I used to work in the capital and had the honor of preparing meals for a couple noble houses and many foreign dignitaries. I'm not a fighter, but I've learned to hunt a bit when necessary. It gets me by. Scraps of bone rat aren't exactly fine dining, though. Most of all, I just keep quiet and observe. What about you? Where do you hail from? We could use a cook.
Damn right.
This prison of yours sounds like heaven compared to my current dwelling. I bet I could do my share as well. Men fight better on full stomachs. How will we get all my equipment to Devil's Crossing? I can open a rift gate to safety. A portal? I've only ever seen one of these before, and it wasn't spitting out the good guys. I really hope you're not trying to pull one on me. Here goes nothing. See you in Devil's Crossing. It's funny how every person I offer to portal seems to go like, I fucking hate portals. Well, okay then.
I know, right? Like, usually these vomit out a bunch of evil shit that tries to murder anyone, but this time will be different. That's not how people usually work.
No, it is not. Alistair's diary. First entry. Mama told me to write in this thing, so I suppose now is as good as ever, seeing as I'm grounded. Again. So I pulled Abigail's hair. She started it. Why doesn't she have to sit in her room and write in her stupid diary? Tomorrow I'll catch the biggest frog I can find in the marshes and leave it in Sister's room. We'll see how she likes that. Second entry. So Mama's been reading my diary and now I'm grounded again. The frog got out before Sister even saw it. Why isn't Papa home yet? He was supposed to take me out to Burwitch today and he's still not back from business. Third entry. Mama saying that I'm not allowed to play outside anymore. Perkins said that there are monsters roaming the marshes, but Mama said there is no such thing, and she whipped me with a ladle for talking rumors again. I wish Papa would come home already. I want to go to Burwitch. Fourth entry. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Mama locked me and sister in my room while she checked out some noises behind the house. It's been forever, and now I hear noises inside the house too. Papa, please come home and make the noises go away. I don't care about Burwitch anymore. Just please come home, Papa.
He probably dead.
Yes. Also, what rooms?
They mostly come out at night. I have no fucking idea, man.
There is a single room in this house. The house.
But it's like really ruined. Maybe someone demolished the walls.
I guess. It's a theory.
Yeah.
Robles.
Hey, there's Snake Clan.
Snake
Snake Clan rules. They're the Snake Clan.
And they rule.
Yes.
Like, the way they're called Grobles, if you pronounce that a certain way, it just sounds like they're, sounds like something orc peons would say in Warcraft 2. Groble.
Oh, I know what you mean. They say a bunch of weird sounding stuff.
They do that.
Like the whole Zugzug thing.
And they also say like crazy shit like work complete.
What is that? What even is work?
No idea.
Fucking what does that even mean? Is that something you put on? Is that something you put on your soy latte or your like avocado toast?
I think it's something you put on your avocado toast. Oh wait, my zombies are all dead.
Why do they do that?
Skeletons, zombies, same fucking thing. Die thingies.
Oh yeah, there's an elite man or something.
Now there is. There wasn't
Star
before.
Man. Oh,
What have you been watching?
the screen.
I have two of them. Which one have you been watching? One with gameplay or one with the recording on it?
Yes.
Yes.
No, the one with gameplay, but yeah.
In any case, we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.